Baby's log, day 1. My mother gave me crayons and a wonderful box to draw on. This is going to be so much fun. Day 2. I'm bored. I can't recall how long it's been since I was placed in this malicious trap, but after watching the great light in the sky in an attempt to tell time, I realized it never moves. I drew a line on the floor of my cell to track its movements, in hopes of bringing some sanity to this misery. It was only then that I realized the bright light and spinning blades only made it look like it was slowly moving, for the light never moved from my line upon the floor. Upon long observation, the entire room shifted when I looked away. I became dizzy and fell down. I will be making no more observations today. Day 3. I am very, very bored. I have thrown half my crayons over the wall and tried screaming at the top of my lungs in an attempt to attract attention, but to no avail. My sketches of SpongeBob SquarePants riding a supersonic jet and Tinky Winky fighting off the evil Nunu are my only companionship. Day, I wish I knew. It seems like forever since I was placed in the box. I started to keep track of the hours when I was first placed in this godforsaken cardboard prison, but since I never learned to count past 3, I quickly lost track of time. My mother always used to say that I had just eaten, when I clearly knew it had been days or weeks since my last bottle. Her memory wasn't the sharpest. My mother, I barely remember what my mother's face looks like. Her last words to me were, "Have fun now, while I take care of..." And that's all I remember. What was it that was so important that she abandoned me so heartlessly? Was it to embark on a dangerous journey to rescue other children from other far-off places? Was it to battle the monsters I know were under my bed? Was it so noble as to save lives or bring someone a bottle of milk? I may never know. Ah, milk. It seems like ages since I last tasted that succulent nectar of the gods. I must make do with my crayons. The purple ones taste best. Last entry. This will be my last entry. I have grown weak from all my recording. The crayons no longer satisfy my hunger. There is a foul stench emanating from my hindquarters. I dare not investigate. My mother was very cross when I did once, a very long time ago. At least my magnum opus, the mural of Mr. Teddy battling the terrible dragon wizard over the landscape of Zootopia, which stretches the canvas of the cell from corner to corner, will be enshrined here for future generations to discover. I could teach Angel Michello a thing or two after my arduous toil and careful craftsmanship. Each stroke of the Crayola, be it canary yellow or tickle me pink, evokes a sense of wonderment and majesty. It almost makes my confines livable. But alas, I am at the end of my strength. Woe is me, I have been abandoned. I may never hear the sweet music of my mobile above my crib, or know the company of Mr. Teddy, or find out that the last piggy that went wee 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 made it all the way home. Now I must rest from all my toil. Into thy hands I commit my spirit. Epilogue. The most amazing of miracles has occurred. I awoke in my bed. My mother returned. My smell is gone. I have a whole bottle of my very own. The clock on the wall claims that it has only been an hour since I first set foot into that terrifying isolation. However, I know better than to trust it. It now ranks among the ilk of the hands who keep stealing my father's face away, and the terrifying, roaring monster mother pushes all over my bedroom floor. Mr. Teddy agrees.